I thought I was muted, but I wasn't. So I muted and unmuted. Hi! How's it going? It's been quite a week. Hope everyone's doing alright. Hope you've had a maybe less exciting week than I have. Let's get into it here. It is Splaturday Night Live, of course, and this is Splatoon 3 on the Nintendo Switch. The order's a little mixed up with how I do stuff normally, but hopefully you'll understand. Thank you for being here, everybody. I still have my big run gear on. I'm gonna have to switch to something else. I wanted to show the Astro Wear. Doesn't match the helmet when I don't have orange ink, though. We have a lot of news to talk about, including Nessie here. We've got Splatoon news, I've got channel news, life news, lots of news. Let's grab this. I love the sea slugs. I wanted to grab those. There we go. And little small fries back there falling asleep. Let's roll the shell out machine and get into it. Oh, excuse me, Miss Alien fan. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. So, first off, I want to address the Splatfest that just got announced not that long ago. We don't actually have the sneak peek period yet. That is going to happen a little later. I think the 24th. So, yeah, next weekend we'll begin the next Friday. We'll start the sneak peek where you can get the conch shells, get extra rolls of the shell out machine. And now you can actually get stuff from the drizzle season. Not chill season, but drizzle season you can get that. So you can get some of the stuff you missed in your catalog. So that's definitely nice. But yeah, the Splatfest theme, if you didn't see it in the thumbnail, is which cryptid do you believe is real? Either aliens, or I should go in order, Nessie, Loch Ness Monster, aliens, or Bigfoot. So I'm not really sure. I've got some time, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna choose just yet. We'll see. But yeah, honestly, I think aliens are the only ones that probably maybe exist. Nessie, you know, we had dinosaurs, but yeah, that remains to be seen what we're going to choose, but maybe you guys can weigh in. There we go, man, Jimbles. Corey, I don't know if we played with Corey unless they changed their nickname and gave me the runaround, because sometimes people do that. Let's see. This is going to be an interesting rotation. I've heard mixed thoughts. I was like, oh, this seems pretty good. We have the Aerospray MG. It would be funny if we had the other one, because they're the same weapon. Just different colors. Mini Splatling, the Big Swig Roller, and the Goo Tuber. I'm a little worried about these, honestly. Especially the Big Swig. Good at painting, not that great for damage, but it can still do some fun stuff in Salmon Run. Let's practice with that. We shouldn't have too much trouble painting. We are on Sockeye, and that's the other big news. It's not, you know, that crazy, but Sockeye was gone. It was in the rotation just before Big Run started, and then it disappeared for a while, but it is back in the rotation, and some people were theorizing that maybe there was issues with Boris Horrorboros. I gotta get that name down again every time I stream. Horrorboros, the new King Salmonid. People were thinking maybe there's an issue with them is why they took it out of the rotation after the Big Run, so we'll see. I always forget there's a giant big gulp on here. This is why it's the big swig. Gross. Don't drink that. Basically drinking blood, or I don't know what it would be for them. Okay. Yeah, actually, I was gonna say, so if it was like Mothman or Tsuchinoko, if there were other cryptids for the Splatfest, I would have no problem picking, unless that was both of them, then I would have a problem. But yeah, I'm not, you know, they wanted to pick some of the most popular and well-known cryptids. Which, if you don't know, you know, cryptozoology, the study or the, you know, the idea that there's creatures that we can't quite know whether they are real or not, things that maybe are extinct and there's one left of, or however that would work. Which, if you think about it too hard, it doesn't really work. So, anyways, aliens make a little more sense. That there would be life out there. I don't know, we got plenty of time to talk about it with the upcoming Splatfest. Let's not be on a wall for this. Okay, luckily my Good Search protected me a little. We're gonna have a bit of a warm-up period once again, folks, because... Ooh, okay, they got it. Good, good. I have not played in a little while. while, since last weekend. Feels longer because this week has been pretty exhausting. I don't know why I was shooting that guy. Trying to get the stinger. The scrapper over here, sorry. Corey. That steel eel's after me. I feel like our hazard level's already pretty intense. I'm the only one left. Please don't eat me, Moz. Yep. I should have gotten farther. I realize every time I booyah and Moz is there, they're just gonna get you. Alright. Well, I had heard this was a rough rotation, so we'll see. We were getting back into it. We gotta shake off the rusty ink. But yeah, the cryptids, it's kind of hard to pick of the current ones. Oh, so yeah, Sockeye, we're gonna see what Horrorboros is like on here, because I'm curious if there's anything weird with them is why we didn't get this map back in the rotation. Yeah, I'm a little worried about damage with some of these. Big Swig and Aerospray, specifically. We'll try again with this group, because it seemed like we just had a problem there. Yeah, Brian, yeah. Brian asks, is this rotation decent? I've heard some conflicting things. I think the Big Swig is, and maybe the GooTuber are kind of what is throwing people for a loop. I like Sockeye Station, though, so I don't know. I'm hopeful this will go well. And we'll at least see a couple Boris as we talk about all the things that have happened. Let me try to fix something real quick. Hello. Okay. So yeah, it hasn't been that long since I streamed last, but it feels like a long time because I've been doing so much other stuff. We had a truncated Pokemonday stream. If you watched that, I was doing some shiny hunting, barely, off stream. I found a shiny Pokemon, but I turned off autosave, and then the game crashed during the stream, so I forgot to turn it back on before that. It was a whole deal. Basically, Deerling ruined the stream. My shiny Deerling. But yeah, I got back to where we were exactly, and I recreated every step of the way, so come next Pokemonday, we should be fine, and we'll resume. Steven, thank you so much for the gifted membership. That puts us up to 81, I believe. Oh, Lego Pycoon got it. Lego Pycoon, one of the squad from Big Run, if you watched, that helped us get that gold trophy. I'm glad they got one. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's GooTube our way over here. Night Wave already. But yeah, one of the things I should mention, if you're not part of the Discord already, you might not have seen that we are, excuse me. Uh-oh, okay. Better here. Whoever's big swiggin', take these small fry out, please. Small fry are gonna be a big issue. There we go. If you can get down there and roll over them for us, that would be great. Well, don't get down there too far, because you're gonna get hit by a griller, but you know what I mean. Oh, almost messed that up. I'll go ahead and throw this down, because I'm a little worried about this griller. The griller's after me. I'm gonna turn it around for people. That one's also that's after them. They're just spinning there. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Fell. Jeez. Let's, nope. I am really messing up. Trying to get on the edge. Get up there. Okay. I think we can get quota. We just have to be a little careful about this one. Mainly. There we go. Okay, get those eggs in. I got one more. I'm gonna run because I know this is gonna be a problem if we're all up there and die. Yep. There's some revival bombs for you guys. We got quota. I'm not too ashamed to run away. There we go. A little scary wave one. But yeah, so the big thing with the channel, this is the penultimate, the second to last stream of the Swimming Bird Crunch era. The crunchy times are almost over, folks. Before, not after, it's gonna be after Pokemon Monday. Oh my gosh, blowflies too? Alright. Might just immediately throw this down, because I think we're not gonna do so hot on this otherwise. Okay. Gotta remember, we can use the wall if we really need to. I'm gonna be in trouble if they change targets on me, which they might here. Okay, yep. Try to divert them occasionally. No. Yeah, I don't have a great feeling about this one. Thank you. Okay. I think the big swig can kinda... Oh no. There's a bomb. Let's bring somebody back, hopefully. Yeah, go crazy. We need these eggs. We're not getting them. Necessarily. Maybe do this, we just have to really get the eggs in and take down... Why did I jump into them? This is Mr. Grizz is giving us the roughest warm-up here because I just am not being revived either. Come on, hit him. Oh, man. Yeah. Grillers then glow flies while we're still trying to figure out getting our sea legs. It was not the great warm-up that I wanted, but we'll take it. Okay. So yeah, we're getting fiber internet finally. It's happening sooner than I thought. I knew it was, you know, at some point, because I saw the guys out on the line putting it up for other people. And I was like, when will that be me? And it is now. So yeah, it'll be Pokemon Mondays, the last stream. Hopefully, I'm going to cross my fingers and not get too, you know, I have a time it's supposed to happen, and it should be before next week's streams, not counting Pokemon Monday. Okay. But yeah, so I'm happy that we will have, should be gigabit up and down, which I think I can finally stream at the quality I want and not have issues with crunch and suddenly Switch games looking like Game Boy games. It'd be interesting to play a Game Boy game on here and have the crunch happen. But yeah, if you are nostalgic for the crunch already, my apologies, it's gonna be gone pretty soon. Let me try something else here. Okay. Yeah, if the stream feels a little weird tonight, that is, that's because of all the stuff going on. I apologize if things are a little off. The vibes are off, or the energy's a little weird, because this past week I've been getting excited and, you know, for starting a new series, Breath of the Wild. I've got a special Breath of the Wild series I need to make a thing. That is going to start next week. It was going to start this week, but I got the word that we were getting fiber, so I was like, I'm going to hold off a little longer and make it look nice for everybody and crisp. But yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm going to be working on getting that going, bunch of stuff behind the scenes. But then suddenly, without warning, we got the word that people were coming in to repair the house. If you haven't been on the channel for a little while, you might not have heard of the Great Toilet Explosion of 2022. At the very end of last year, the pipe on the back of my toilet tank disconnected while we were asleep, so we woke up at like 4 a.m. and water was flooding the upstairs, and it was not fun. It was not poo-poo water, before you ask. It was potable or, you know, clean water, so it wasn't as bad as it could be. But it did drip all the way through multiple stories of the house and messed up a bunch of stuff. But anyways, we started getting repairs for that this week. So for the last 3 days, we've had people here repairing the ceiling, drilling into stuff, sanding, painting, all this stuff. And it's been a whole thing. It's kind of thrown me off a lot because I haven't been able to do a lot of what I've wanted to do this week with prep and stuff for the channel. Also, the worst part was just the kitties, Tubby and Gigi. My cats were just not having a fun week. They were afraid of all the loud sounds. Gigi was so the double-edged situation of Gigi getting really scared, but he's extremely cute when he gets scared because he's a brave little guy normally, but I felt so bad for him. By the end of it, though, I had a good thing going where I was like, okay, I built this secret little nest for them upstairs where we were hanging out. I kept them company, calmed them down. We were chilling up there, and it was not a bad time, but it was a little abrupt to be like, suddenly everything in your house is going to be thrown into disarray, and your cats are going to hate it. I'm sure other people have been there. But yeah. So yeah, it's nothing worse has happened with the house. It's more like we're fixing some of the stuff that happened before, so. Oh, we're going down to the basket. Okay. And I'm gonna be on this back cannon for now. But anyways, it's one of those weeks where things are improving and, growing pains. Things are getting better, but it's kind of like, man, I hate when I'm out of sorts, that sort of thing, Because, over here, whoever's over, take out this stinger, please. Thank you. You know how it is when you have something good. It usually has a period of change that is a little uncomfortable or annoying to get there. So, hopefully, the internet will be nice and simple. Because all they gotta do is put that modem in my office. I'm hoping. I already had the guy come by and install the actual line and everything, so it should be very simple, I'm hoping. Nice, easy transition after a more stressful week is my hope about everything. I like the mini splatling. It's growing on me a lot. I'll say that. It's starting to warm up here. There we go. He's like Tokyo drifted over to the basket. But yeah, hopefully people are having an okay week. The weather's also been crazy too, where it's like, oh, it's sunny. Oh, no, now it's snowing. Now there's 30 miles per hour winds, and they're flying around everywhere. You know, that sort of stuff. Somebody over here? Gotcha. Oh. Everybody gotcha. Alright. The arrow spray, we're down at the beach. Okay, nice. This is what I wanted when we warmed up. A nice, simple tornado wave. This is always a good intro to playing. Also, they dropped it relatively close to where we need to go. Honestly. Usually it's farther back, so. I'm sure I haven't had to use the big swig much so far, but I'm sure there is an adjustment period where you gotta get used to how low power it is. You're not able to roll over everything that you normally would. Tornado, great for practicing your squid rolls. Great for inflating the egg scores of one of your team. No. There's a lot of weird debate around Big Run where people were like, talking about whether you should really be, a team player or playing solo, and obviously you want to have some teamwork, but I think there are a lot of people assuming some people play just to take the bosses out and get eggs so that they can get the badges and inflate their scores and stuff. Or I don't know. My main thing is just having the satisfaction of a job well done. But also getting scales and stuff is more fun to me, and that's not something that we all get the same scales. 2, 1, buzzer! We got it! I managed to actually get the buzzer beater for once. Alright, thank you, Steven. We're doing good. Gotta get you in here soon. Uh-oh, I got the YouTuber. I got lucky with my weapon picks on that, the first 2 waves. Let's get this wall linked. There we go. Oh, we got a small fry and a big shot. Where are you, big shot? Down there. Uh-oh. The basket trap. The old-fashioned basket trap. Babies. Babies after me. I mean, small fry. They're basically, well, they're not always babies because it's like the elite small fry fly, the fly fish we learned. So it's like, yeah, some of them are at least skilled enough to pilot the most annoying machines in the world. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Yep, you guys gotta get away from Big Shot eventually. I know it can be frustrating to leave all those eggs down there, but that's the death trap. If you've learned anything from my streams, it's you don't want to hang out the Big Shot basket too long. Uh-oh, we're in a bad way here if we don't get these eggs in. Up there. Everybody back, get the eggs in. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, good job, everybody. Crab right at the end. I guess they didn't need it before. Make sure you're using your specials, folks. Look at that, flipped off the wall. Jumped off the wall. Okay. Charchu, I will go more into Zelda here in the next week when we get going with that. Because it's going to have a lot of special stuff. I don't want to spoil it because there's a lot to it that I want to talk about. But yeah, hopefully it'll be exciting. I can confirm I will be restarting the game in Master Mode. So it'll be a fresh playthrough. And the goal with that is to finish it before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. I think we can do it. We got about 2 months. Give or take, a little less, honestly, since I delayed it a week. But I would rather have it look nice and not have to worry about crunch. Hopefully the fiber works out. I am hopeful that it'll be good and have no issues, but we'll see. Okay, let's get another group going. Jump in. If you can, if you're able. I'm gonna put out the pool call, because I keep forgetting to do that. If you're in the pool, this pool's just called Swimming Bird. Capitalized, S and B, doesn't really matter. I think you can put anything in. We got all friends, so apologies. They're gonna join quicker. But yeah, I'll try to put those out for people that are quick in the pool. Even if you're not on the friends list, you can try to join that way. And later on, I will have matches for Night Owls and above. That'll be in the Discord, the code for that. This thing's range is not. There we go, you can still shoot that far. But it's not the best. The claim to fame of the YouTuber, of course, is you get like a 6-second charge, I think, you can hold your charge under the ink for quite a little while. There we go. I don't know how useful. I guess that's good for repositioning in Salmon Run. It's probably more useful than in normal multiplayer, but okay. But yeah, I am definitely. Oh, we got some crunch before Josh was at crunch. The crunch has to show its face a few more times before we are rid of it and we can banish it like a demon. But yeah, I'm very excited to get back to Zelda and kind of refresh before the new game comes out. I got a lot to talk about with those games. And hopefully it will be started here by this time next week. So my schedule for that is going to be Wednesday, Fridays, and then if we have special events like Splatfest or Big Run, that'll take over precedent a little bit. But yeah, I want to try to at least do Zelda streams a couple times a week so that we are getting through the majority of the game. I'm going to try to keep them decent length, but who knows, we might have one of Ashley's beloved 10-hour streams if we're... Oh, jeez. I'm so bad at kind of like not watching my feet when I'm trying to get into a good position. Ooh, did that go in the water? Nah. I had a little left there. I can just tap that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the GooTuber, but we're doing what we can here. Uh-oh. How's it going over there? I see another one of those. So this is something that I know not everyone is that aware of, but the blue container on the flyfish targets random players, and the red container targets the closest player. So if you're only gonna destroy one of them, go for the one on the left, the blue one. Although once you destroy one, it actually just targets the nearest player, so it's a little complicated and annoying because that's just how the flyfish is with everything about it. But yeah, so a lot of people will leave one container to just kind of have it not spawn more of them. Usually lower hazard levels, we don't have to worry about that much. You only get 3 bosses max unless you are on max hazard level, which we haven't really hit yet on stream before, so then you can have 4 of all the bosses. But that is a strategy, to leave the flyfish around without full power. But yeah, it's kind of like if you don't have time to actually get 2 bombs in there, or you're kind of alone with a flyfish in an intimate moment, then just be, you know, prioritize one or the other. If you take down the one that shoots at you, it might help you get the other bomb in without getting targeted. But if you go for the one that targets everyone, you'll probably save more of your friends. So, a little debatable which one is better to go for. You taking those? Where are you going? You don't want to be down at the beach that long. Especially that going on. We should be getting the stinger back. Not stinger. Scrapper. Around. We don't always have the firepower to take them out. Why did I not pick those eggs up? It's too short range. Go ahead and target and blast through a bunch of stuff because I don't know how we're doing otherwise. This guy. Oh. Getting a little wacky with all these bosses. I don't think we're getting all the eggs in, unfortunately. We're only missing a couple. Yeah, that was tough. Got a little too spread out there. Yeah, I kind of think it's almost like my current internet service provider has realized that I'm plotting against them, and they've decided to make it more crunchy. Also, you know, the more busy the stream, I've mentioned this many times, but the more visually busy a stream is, the more it's gonna get crunchy, because there's so much going on. It's like static or rain on a picture. So, Splatoon, one of the toughest games to have good fidelity, because there's so much going on. But, alright. Yeah, I think I'm, feeling the wear of the week, honestly, is kind of making me... On top of, this is kind of a rough rotation in some ways, as we're learning. Alright, let's get another one going. Yeah, I was not on top of, like, knowing where I should be during that. I kind of spread around and then didn't get as many eggs. It was a little rough when I was stuck with, in some spots with the aerospray. I need to get down into some of the rough and the thick of things with the shorter range weapons, because I was trying to stand back and hit this fish stick, and I was not getting the range down. I'm definitely noticing the difference from the end of chill season when I was playing a lot to finish my catalog up to Big Run, and then now I'm doing a lot of other stuff. I'm not fishing as much, and it's taking a little longer to get the rust off, but we're getting there. We should have our first Boris pretty soon, Horrorboros. Look at that stink meter on the right. It's almost full stink. Okay. Thank you, Lego. So I think you did good as a YouTuber. I gotta have more experience as a YouTuber than a YouTuber, but I'm gonna try. Farron says, "How was your week?" Farron might have come into the stream a little late, missed the whole thing of. It's been a rough one, but Haley asked me, one of the mods was like, "Hey, you're gonna stream?" And I was like, I'm so low energy and tired, but I would be so sad not to fish with you guys. I feel like I look forward to these streams, of course, but Splaturday, it's a nice way to unwind, do something else, go into another world where I'm a little octopus boy and I can shoot fish and have fun and make friends. So, I'm still here. I'm still doing it because I didn't want to disappoint anyone. Also, I'm doing better with scheduling and having my streams be consistent. I don't want to break from that. I'm gonna try my best to keep that going. So, despite everything, we're still here. No, despite spending a lot of my time doing IRL stuff that I don't want to do, we're still gonna do this. What do we got? Cannons? Okay. I'm gonna go back to this one. We got Rafa in here. And I know some others. Oh, a little higher. Nope, a little lower. There we go. Oh. A little right there. We got him. I might, because I'm Big Swig, I think I'm just gonna hang out back here and actually use the cannon as much as I can. Not preemptively fire it too much. I am not aiming that the best. I'll move up. Heard those buzzing above me. Get out of here. Oh, no! Scrapper. Not that often that you get splatted by a scrapper, but when it happens, it's always embarrassing. I'm gonna need some more eggs here. We almost have enough. Got this low damage little weapon. Yeah, I should be trying to paint as much as I can too, because that's kind of rough for some of them, like the YouTuber. Doesn't help that the fish stick put itself right where we want to be. Okay, we got it. No worries. Yeah, look at this. It takes a couple different smacks with a roll to actually roll over something like the Quahog. Makes me actually miss the dynamo from the other rotation, weirdly enough. As crazy as that sounds. Hi, Big Man. Big Man's here to support us. Oh, good. Goldie Sea King. This can go nice and easy if we find the Goldie well enough. There we go. Okay, let's get these. Don't let them get those giant ice cream cones, much as they love to. Trying to get a lot of these before they get all taken. Where you going, Goldie? Okay. That's gonna be plenty of eggs, right? Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Haley said I say that a lot. There should be a compilation. That's just, you know, it's called a fill when you don't know what to say, but you're focused on something else. That's why I say nice, nice, nice so much. I don't notice it that often. I'm too busy fishing. Okay. We love you, Haley. Thank you for helping so much. Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. JCN. Okay, let's get these. Alright, and I still have both my crabs for last wave. Good, good, good. See, I didn't say nice, nice, nice that time. I said good, good, good. Alright, and we got... I don't think we might get a Zuna, but I'm gonna have the arrow spray if we do. I remember some of my resolutions from last time we played where I was like, oh, I need to, when we hear go, or see go rather, in the corner, I need to charge my ink at the beginning of a wave. Very important not to use the entire beginning. Getting your turf painted, because then you might not actually... this is gonna be bad. Nope. Got stuck. I need to use my crabs. I should have stayed up there, but I was kind of like, no one's getting this slamming lid. I gotta get it. Thank you, Kirby. Okay. Didn't quite make that. There we go. The egg basket is getting a little chaotic. There we go. You guys got this. Now the only thing that can go real bad here is if we're all on the egg basket and an eel comes in and bounces me around like a Sonic spin ball. They almost saved me. I was just thinking about Sonic because I said chaotic. And I was like, oh, Knuckles chaotic. A lot of talk about Sonic on, well, not a lot, but a little bit of talk about Sonic on the Discord because some people were like, hey, you should play a Sonic game. And I was like, you know, I've got Sonic Mania. We're in a Zelda mode. We're shifting into Zelda mode right now. But I would like to, if we need like a shorter, smaller game to play at some point, I think Sonic Mania would be fun. I haven't played it yet. I have had it for a couple years. I do that where I'm like, this thing, oh look, I'm hugging my Splatling. Haha, that's the reppin' Inkopolis Splatoon 1 victory animation. I don't have a Splatling normally, so I'm glad I got to see that. But yeah, I was talking about Sonic a bit, because someone asked if I could play any. But I do the thing where I sit on games. I'll get them sometimes if they're on sale, and then I sit on them because I'm like, I'm going to play this eventually on the channel, and then I never touch them. Sometimes I don't ever get to play them. It's very sad. No. Okay. Oh, it was Charachu. Okay. Ooh, who was asking about Sonic? Charachu famously was just in that game at Octochew. Also, I think they were the one that suggested the name Spooky Doo for my Greavard during Pokemon. Thank you. Alright. I think after we get a Boris, I'm gonna try to do some private games. Oh, really quickly, I'll show you. You know, if you hit L, bring up the menu. Hit R twice. There we go. You can see the pool. Once again, that's the pool. Anyone here who doesn't have an icon is not your friend. No, that's just somebody in your same pool. And you can join people. You can see this little feed here. Ashley's joinable. Can we actually join her? Or is this a fake? Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta be in there quick or else it goes away. And it's not current. Nope. No! Cancel. Good. They added that a few updates ago, but the ability to quickly cancel if you make a mistake like that. There we go. Friends. Chachos Emeralds, yeah. I gotta play Sonic so I can get the Chachos Emeralds. Baron's got a good memory. That's what I used to call them as a kid. I had never heard the word chaos before. Okay, let's go. This is probably gonna be the Boris one if we can make it. Ashley's hopping around. She's very excited to be working on the weekend. Let's all dance around the chew. JCN's like, no, I have squid things to do. I have to get up this ramp. I have to GooTube. I love having my weapon and then I walk over and then it disappears and I'm just holding nothing. Mr. Grizz has a strict no weapons in the lobby policy. He doesn't want ink all over his little cute bear statue. Very understandable. Big Man says, hey, Horrorboros. Yeah, I think we're gonna have one here. Drop your Borises in the chat with your candles to summon it, hopefully, once we get to the end. Well, if we make it to the end. If you summon it too early, that's the curse of the Boris and the curse of the Zuna, where it will sometimes not show up at all because you tried to summon it too early. These things are very complicated. The game downloads the emoji out of the chat. No. Sometimes I do think, I've noticed some people are very, very nice and will believe a lot of stuff. Because we definitely need like a sarcasm font sometimes in the Discord. Not for me, but for some people who are little stinkers. But yeah, I noticed like, if I don't say that I'm joking sometimes, people will believe it. So. I've broke the habit of constantly making sure people realize I'm joking, but maybe I do need to be a bit better with that. Alright, we got them coming on the shaft. Lure that in. You can lure the slamming lids, it just, you gotta leave them alone and they'll follow. Whoever's nearest last time they slammed down. We know Fry believes in slamming lids because they're basically aliens. I saw some people just call them UFOs, which is fun. Everyone's fighting other stuff, and I ran out of ink right as I went in there. Nope, I shouldn't have run in a line. That's what the stinger wants. I'm struggling with my aerospray more than I want. Oh, that was close. This is the situation I was just talking about, where... Oh, I can still hit him from here. Okay. No worries. There we go. Yeah, there's a little bit more of a painting issue. Despite having some really good painting weapons, I feel like we do struggle to have paint sometimes with this rotation, weirdly enough. Come here. Yeah, the aerospray just doesn't do the damage we need sometimes. It's very good when it doesn't matter that much. You know, we have other things that do damage, but I do feel like when it's paired with some other low damage weapons like the Big Swig, it's a lot more obvious that it's not that strong. Okay. We got a couple, like, really glaringly divisive weapons in this. Because, yeah, the GooTuber, I think most people would rather have a different... There it is. Most people would probably want to have a different charger than the GooTuber, you know. And, yeah, the Big Swig. Aerospray, still pretty beloved, I would think, but... Alright, let's find this guy and get these eggs. Ooh, probably right there, right? Often they go right back where they went in. Don't get too distracted by the Goldie and not actually save people. There we go. Like JCN! Help him. Alright, find the Goldie again, folks. I don't have an egg. time is. Yeah, we need a couple more eggs here. That should be enough, right? Good big swiggin'. These guys are gonna pop out of there. They always go right where we want. All the eggs are where they are. It's like it's tough to win sometimes. Like we're not supposed to have an easy time at this. There we go. Oh, I got one more. There we go. Good job, everybody. Ink it up. Yeah. Appreciate people that ink even when the wave has ended. Alright, and I'm big swiggin'. Which means I'm gonna have the mini splatling during... I'm a little... Yeah, I just mentioned all the damage issues that this presents. And I think we're gonna have a hard time with Boris, I'm realizing. Alright, let's get this guy. There we go. A little weird looking, but it worked. That stinger is gonna be the death of us. And then this one will. Oh, I kind of wasted that because someone was already over here. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Scrap around the rosy there. Nice. Some monkey noises for some reason. Okay. I'm gonna get this stinger. Oh, someone else got it. Good. Oh. Well, that's gonna... Yeah. I was like, well, I could die just trying to fight that slamming lid, or I could die actually bringing someone back to life that needs it. Yeah, the only thing the big swig can splat by rolling over easily is small fry. Oh, Kirby used their 1 month membership. Thank you so much, Kirby. This is for you. That's my reaction when I saw Kirby has been a member for 1 month. They say, wishing everyone a very wonderful weekend. Thank you so much, Kirby. So when you hit milestones as a member, you get little special messages. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Use the... That one's for you, Haley. Use the crab to get that. Where is it? Stinger is gonna kill me, or I can kill this. There we go. I'm a little worried about that stinger. I'm just gonna go over here and take it out. I can't get you. I'm sorry. I missed that one. There's a lot of bosses racking up, folks. Let's just be a little careful here. There we go. Oh, missed that steel eel a little bit. There we go. Okay. No. Please don't. Nice. Oh, we are so close. Ah, everyone's dying. Just do damage. Ah, that was close. I was too busy trying to revive people towards the end there, but we got a silver scale. Good job, folks. There we go, the Borises. Rapperception also hit their membership for 1 month, and they did a cute little birds dancing around the Boris. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, that got a little tough there at the end. We almost had it. Very close. Which, again, when it comes to King Salmonid, almost destroying them is basically as good as taking them out. You just don't get the satisfaction of actually splatting them, but you get pretty close to the amount of scales anyways. Alright. Let's try a private lobby. Yeah, a lot of people are having a rough week. Been a little exhausting. Okay, I'm gonna put some fan art on, or channel art real quick. Let's go back, because I want to show you guys the new ones. We got Steven's Kraken, a lot of good stuff. Kirby was drawing a lot of different Inklings and Octolings. There's, oh man, Ram76 has been posting these Pokemon of the Red Heron, and that was the first stage. There's the second stage. They're doing an amazing job. They can really emulate that style well. And then Void drew a GG. Always appreciated. Alright. And then I think most of these, of course, we have some that were in other streams, like Kirby's beautiful Tabi and GG on Sushi, Tamago, Salmon. Makes me hungry. The Big Run finale. Lots of good stuff. If you haven't seen some of the art that has been in the last couple streams, we usually have at least like 4 or 5 new pieces every stream. You guys are pretty quick with some of them. Okay. Oh, that filled up quick. We got Ace, we got Kirby, and we got Brian in here. Once again, if you are a Night Owl or above, you can go in the Discord, and there is a special room where I open up passworded games. That's one of the benefits of that tier, is ensuring you have a spot on the friends list, and you can get in some games just for you guys, so you don't have to try to jump in randomly. And if you didn't get in, you know, I'll keep going with these until we get everyone who wants to play, and then we'll go back to open pool lobbies and stuff, so everybody can try if they would like. I know it can be a little inconsistent, but it's about the best I can do. Is this inner tube just kind of... Oh, it's because there's like a rope holding it, but it's really flying off his back. I wonder if it's because the normal slop suit has more of a pack on it or something. It's weird. I'm like the same hitbox, but I like the less bulky gloop suit from 2, honestly. I'm happy that that was one of my most exciting moments, seeing that update was on the way to get all the old gear. I was like, yes, that is exactly what I wanted at a Salmon Run. Being able to use the scales for more stuff, like cool gear. Okay. Splatfest not this weekend, Shin. I apologize that I tried to put April Fools in the title because it's on April Fool's weekend. The 31st of March to the 2nd of April, so... We have, next week is the sneak peek period for a week, and then the week after, so we're a couple weeks away. They did announce it, but it's not live to pick your teams yet. Just kind of brainstorming what team I want to pick still. Okay. Let's get back into the habit of booyah. And thriller, okay. I see him. Go. Splat him early. Ooh, jeez. Ace just upgraded their membership recently, so I'm glad to see them in here. Ooh. Had a rough time getting up that wall. This is a little more consistent for me to hit this. There we go. Good job swigging. Trying not to stand in front of the GooTuber or the Splat thing. And Brian is doing an amazing job with the big swig there. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Trying to help anyone who's not able to get some of these small fry off their butt. Because that's the most annoying part of the griller, honestly. Is having to deal with that. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff popping off in the chat that I gotta catch up on. Oh, they squish each other. So weird. Come on, you guys. Get off each other. Okay. Oh no, Brian! I got you at the last moment. Void has a message, but I'm gonna have to get back to it when we have more of a breather. I apologize, Void. It's a longer one. They're making good use of their 1-month membership message. But I will get to it here. Don't let me forget. I got something over there. I see it. Oop, that wasn't the best way to do that, but that's okay. Where'd those eggs go? People already grab them? Oh no, they're down there. Okay, good. I'm gonna get over here and get this guy. That's the worst. Maybe use that a little preemptively. Man, I feel like the ink strike it's so often that it just, nothing happens. I throw it, and it seems like it landed, maybe, did I throw it too far into the water or something? Like, why did it not fire off that last one? I'm not gonna be able to hit that. Unfortunate. Oh, the booyah. Scared me, I thought we had just fought Boris, and then I thought it was Boris's booyah. Let's get out of here. Nope. Yep. Ah. Big shot stinger combo is brutal. There we go. Okay. We got quota. I'm gonna run away for the last few seconds, if y'all don't mind. I need to do a little better with my triple ink strike, because I think I'm just constantly finding myself in situations with it where... It's that Wile E. Coyote look. I'm finding these situations where I throw it and I'm just not having it initiate. And I thought they patched some of the bugginess of it not firing off if it hits certain targets, but maybe it's just a little more finicky than I'm realizing. Okay. I got over a little quicker. That would have helped. That might be it for... Nope. Can't believe we survived that. Go through! Okay, let's throw one of these there, throw one of these there, and back there. Yeah, the one that I threw at the stinger didn't seemingly do anything, because maybe I missed. I'll figure this out at some point. Might struggle with quota here if we're not careful. Okay. We'll worry about that scrapper sneaking up on me. Big shot. Yeah, big shot's here, of course. Worst timing, big shot. Watch that drizzler. Okay, we did it. Good job, everybody. Chance of Boris right after another is very low. Okay, Void. Thank you so much. They've been an early bird for a month. They say I'm not the best with words, but I want to say thank you, Adam, for making a kind community. Looking forward to what's in store for the future. Thank you so much, Void. I appreciate you are good with words. Because I just read them and they touched my heart. Okay. Trying to ward off the crunch, but you know, it knows its days are numbered. Yep, Ash. Trying to multitask sometimes and use my chin to hit the control stick, and then it snap back is like, and it goes back and it starts the party again. Sorry about that. Let's do another one. We're gonna do another private lobby here. I almost forgot. Here we go. All right, preferably anyone who didn't get in that last one, join in, please. So we got, did we get Kirby? I know we had Ace, because I was happy to see them jump in. So Farron, you can, I think if you go to the join thing or the membership, you can see all the benefits. The big thing for being the third tier after Night Owl, Tabi and Gigi Treat Givers, is that you help give Tabi and Gigi treats. But also, you get a special shout out at the end of streams and videos. Well, so far only streams, but maybe videos in the future too. And we have some merch here pretty soon. And there's a discount on that for supporting the channel. So that is the main benefits of that tier. We have 4 of them right now. I will thank them a little later. It's not already over, Dish. I'm just getting a private lobby going. So yeah, anyone who wants to jump in, go for it. Because I think, yeah, Kirby, Brian, Ace, you could jump in again if you want. We got an open slot still. I just put up the artwork when I've got the password going. There we go, we got Rafa in. Okay. So that people can't peep it before people get it. Once I put it in, I can turn that off. But I like to look at the artwork and give you guys a chance to look. That's just the BR back stream. I don't think I have a, like, stream ending screen. I could do one of those. I have stream starting. I have Be Right Back. Starting to think about custom ones for different games a little more too, because we have a Splatoon specific one. A lot of this stuff that is fun to do but can be a little time consuming, but I enjoy coming up with fun little weird things for the streams. Dish said if they do if they're a Heron Baron, that's the high tier. Can I do Minecraft again? Well, never say never. If you did do that, I definitely would. I'm trying to be vague because I don't want to spoil any plans I might have. Like I said, I'm working on stuff in the background. But thank you for asking, Dish, in the chat. That's, so the top tier is basically just anyone who's like, you know, I'm doing pretty well and I want to share the wealth. And that's more just, you know, if you want to help us do things like Danny and I do things like podcasts or try new projects, maybe IRL videos, maybe, you know, a certain cooking series could come back. That type of thing definitely helps encourage that, because the less I have to worry about the more I'm freed up to do silly things that might not always be the best in terms of earning, but they're fun to do. Okay, let's get this guy. Not luring great, but you know, we don't really need to lure when it's not big run necessarily. We're also not at a crazy hazard level, so. Uh-oh. Lost somebody. I'll get you, Kirby. Oh, behind you. There we go. You guys got that. I'll try to get this guy. There we go. Come on, Moss. Come on down here. Somebody's bomb missed, and I'd like to believe it wasn't mine. Thought it was gonna slam, so I was trying to meet it halfway. There we go. I think we'll have quota well enough here. Just gotta watch out for big shot, apparently. Uh-oh. Well, we were doing alright, and then this guy popped in, and that guy. And big shot. I just mentioned big shot, and then I ran into his thing. There we go. Man, I was not down at all. You guys were so on point with reviving me. I'm starting to get the hang of playing chargers, but I just have never grokked with them. I've been playing them since the first game occasionally, but it's like I never really, yeah. I think if I'm going to play a charger type weapon, I would like a splatling like this. Or a stringer is kind of similar, but more to what I like. I can paint a little easier, that sort of thing. This side? Yep. Alright, I'll get the left. Oh, well, neither of us will get the left. Nice. They only did 2 nices that time. Stop myself. You're in my head now, Haley. Hope you're happy. No. There's certain affectations that I'm like, whatever, you know. Certain things. I like to break the habit if I feel like I'm doing it too much. I'm gonna reef slide down there. Oh, that was a little hairy there. I was under slamming lid under the steel eel, but we made it work. Okay. Getting this quota like nobody's business. Now I'm at the point where I'm gonna be a little bold and try to get more eggs, but I probably shouldn't. Back up. Be ready. There we go. Nice. See, sometimes I say nice because I'm trying to let people know that they did a good job, like whoever was GooTubing there. Okay. I don't know why that... the big swing revved up like a little car. The Scrapper is basically a clown car. That would be a really good Salmonid enemy, is like a clown car. Like if the Scrapper had stuff spawn out of it, it would be so much more annoying if that was the case. But it would also be funny to see the Scrapper just spawn a bunch of little guys. Go. Let's not get trapped down here, folks. I'm worried that's gonna be the case. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that stinger. Nah! Wasted it. I kind of panicked, did that. Here we go. Get this guy out of here. Keep everybody off my crab friend. Everyone's doing fine. We just gotta get these last couple eggs in there. I think that fish stick might be the best candidate for last boss to get. Nice. Good job, everybody. We did it. Oh, there's bosses over here. Look at all these eggs. Okay. Good job, everyone. That kind of sounds like a Boros already. It is. Okay, what do I have? Aerospray? The Honko car. I got Honko on the brain. I'm thinking about clowns, even though we're playing Splatoon. Okay, Aerospray. I'm a little worried about this for Boros. Got hung up there on the ink. Oh, I could probably, yeah, do that. So close, there we go. Yeah, this central pillar, of course, is a great place to hang out and hit this thing. If we can reach it. Oh, I didn't quite get it. Okay. Ooh, I almost went right into that. Alright. What other bosses we have? Nope, don't you dare. You're getting away! Okay. I'll take some of these out. I missed that. Here we go. Good job! Giving him a bath. Yeah, I got a little stuck there, but we all contributed in our own ways, right? No, I think I helped out. Just I got a little distracted by some of the bosses. Ace Paws, thank you so much for the super chat. Wow, 4 silver scales. Your good luck, Ace. Would love to stay and play more, but unfortunately I'm gonna go. So glad I got to play with you, Adam. Awesome, thank you for being here. Sorry we are starting a little later than I wanted, but once again, busy week. I appreciate you, Ace. Thanks so much for supporting the channel so much. Okay. Bam, bam. We did it. Perfect timing from Ace to give us that good silver scale luck. I'm not sure, honestly, what I'm going to spend my silver scales on now, because I got a gloop suit I like. We could get a better gloop suit. I kind of need more bronze scales because the Big Run banner, splash tag, and the helmet I want are both bronze scales. Oh, okay, that's one way to get out of a lobby. Way to go, Stinky Squad. Thank you, Ashley. Okay. If you're in the Discord and you haven't played yet, let me know. I'm going to make another room. You guys can check out some more artwork. In the meantime, okay, jump in if you haven't played. If it doesn't really fill up and you have played, go for it. Let's see. Yeah, let me know if you're an early bird or a mod, you know, Steven, if you want to get in here. Allison, if you're around, let me know. Oh, that was Kirby's first Boros defeat. Man, I'm surprised. Kirby's really good at the game, so Boros can give some trouble. Chari wants to request Heron facing forward emoji. That would be interesting looking. I'll let my resident artist know, Miss Danny. But no, she's got other stuff. Poop suit? I don't know. Brian's got the poop suit. That's kind of his thing. I really like the yellow and blue gloop suit, but I don't know. I'm still into the default orange, the basic gloop suit for now. Sky's the limit. Steven's sleeping. I thought he was in the chat. Okay, no worries. Al's probably snoozing too. Okay, so Haley and Ash are up. Good to know. I think my schedule has been thrown off. So, yeah, anyone join in. If you, Kirby, Brian, whoever, if you want to jump in. We got room. My schedule's been so off this week where I've been waking up early. I've been up a lot, like in the morning while people were working on the house. Then I would sleep in the afternoon. Then I would be up at night. Like, this is going back to the schedule I don't want. I want to have earlier streams, so I do apologize that we are streaming a little later, kind of like the older days. But I wanted to stream regardless. We only started at 11:30. That's when SNL actually starts. Okay. What is that little guy? Kirby has a special picture. Okay, we got Brian, we got Ash, and we got Kirby. Let's go. Ash also has a... Oh, everyone's gloop suiting. Does Brian still have the poop suit, though? See, this is the poop suit. This is Brian's signature brown overalls. I do like it, honestly. It feels very blue collar, very, you know, we're getting in the mucky muck. And we're splatting some squids, or some fish, sorry. Eventually, I'm sure Undertow Spillway or some other more sewagey levels are going to get overrun by the Salmonid. What do we think is going to be the next big run? Because we had the theme park, Wahoo World, then we had Inkblot Art Academy, so they attacked our fun, they attacked our educational institutes. I really think they need to cripple the infrastructure of Mako Mart, or Mako Mart, and get the grocery store, because I think it would be really funny to see the Salmonid popping out of little... It would be tough because there's not water on that map, I guess, normally. But they could have little sewage things they pop out of, like they did on Wahoo World a lot. And then we can get nice shots of the Salmonid in front of the freezers that have salmon in them. And that'll be fun. But yeah, I think it would be cool to see them, like, slowly attack different stuff that would mess up the Inkling world a little more. Yeah, Brian's like, big run on Undertow Spillway sounds awful. That's not my favorite map, too, but I kind of just feel like they would do that for whatever reason. Developers are kind of doing more with it. Manta Maria big run would be kind of fun. Like, we're holding them off at the port on the boat. Alright, we got a normal low tide way. Thank you for inking for me. You guys got that, right? I'm not the one to go after this necessarily, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh, they got it. Good, good, good. Okay. Sometimes I like to give a little tap to the flipper flopper when it's on the way down. Just to loosen the pickle jar, so to speak. Yeah, the Drizzler is like, they want attention. They will jump around if you're not in their zone when they fire stuff off. Luckily, they don't just like hide in the corner of the map like some bosses. Go. Not gonna name any boss names, but some of them have no honor. We lost somebody. Whoa. I see you, Kirby. Can't get to you, but I see you. Got that. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Did not mean to go down there, but that's okay. Yeah, lots of thoughts on Big Run. Salt Spray Rig Big Run, says Grunky. That would be really cool to see a map return just for Big Run, at least for the start, and then bring it into the rotation, obviously. What do we got? Something scary. Mothership. Okay. Couldn't see it from the giant pillar. Can't compete with the GooTubers. Range. I should be trying to get some of these instead of worrying too much about. Go. Here it comes. Here it goes. Get out of here. Nope, it ain't one. Or whatever it does to them. Just puts them back in, recycles them back into another. Or cooler. Trying to also just keep this basket inked best I can. good use of the triple ink strike there at the end. Keep that off. Kobe. There we go. 42. Good job. Yeah, after Grunky mentioned that, though, I'm like, will they ever bring back Salt Spray? Because Salt Spray, honestly, there was a lot of, especially Splatoon 1 maps that were, like, asymmetrical or weird that I don't know if they'll ever bring back or if they'll just heavily rebalance them. I didn't get to really play on, what was the cool one that was like a, it wasn't a festival, but it was like a stage, right? That was, it had a cool, like, traditional Japanese look to it. It was right at the very end, because I remember it was added when they added the Booyah Bomb, and a bunch of the, other new, what was the other new special with the Booyah Bomb that was added, like, right at the end? Because they're in this game, too. Oh, the Ultra Stamp. But yeah, that was, they added all the, like, Tony Kenso weapons and stuff right at the end of 2. Or close to the end of 2's lifespan, basically. But there was the one stage that was cool, and I liked the look of it, but it was also weirdly, it was not asymmetrical, but it was, like, split in a way that definitely seemed like it was... There we go. Uh-oh. I'm a little worried about whoever's over there. They got him. Okay. This is wave 3. What am I doing? I have 2 ink jets. Immediate ink jet. I'm helping. I got distracted. We did it. Good job, everybody. Skipper Pavilion, there you go. Thank you, Grunky. And everyone else who's probably shouting it. But yeah, I kind of feel like I'd like to see some of the... That's why I'm like, I really want... I already forgot the name of the Salmon Run stage, too, from Splatoon 2. The Ruins of Arc Polaris. I want to see that return, because that stage looked really cool. But I never got to play it. I guess I could go back to Splatoon 2, but... I don't think I could go back to egg throwing being gone, you know? The egg throwing is such a central part of this game now. And I've heard Salmon Run in 2, by comparison, is obviously a lot easier and less hectic. But then you don't have the egg throw, so it can be a little troublesome. All right, we'll just do another one with this group, honestly, and then we'll go back to. Oh, we lost Kirby. Oh no! Hold on. Can we get Kirby in? I guess I could do a. Will this work if they don't know the password I put? Let's find out. Okay. Yeah, a couple people a little run down this week, unfortunately. Void, I hope you feel better. Kirby, yeah, that's Ruins of Arc Polaris is their favorite. I think the last map I played was the one before that, Salmonid Smokeyard, I think, and then I fell off of Splatoon 2. Well, we might have a little issue getting another person. Oh, there we go. Okay, Kirby's back. Good, good, good. Thank you, Kirby. Ooh, my aim is weird. Let's try to get one more Boris, and then that'll be the end point for the stream. Excuse me. Next weekend is going to be interesting because we'll have the sneak peek, and I might try to stream next Splaturday a little early because the rotation that is on the way ends at 8 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. But I want to try it because let me figure out what the other weapons are in the map. But I know it's got the 52 gal and the 96 gal, which is crazy that both of them are in one rotation. I think it's the Octobrush, the H3 nozzle nose, and the gals. Yeah, the H3 is the longer one, and the L3 is the shorter one, right? Even though I would think the opposite. because I think of L as long. But yeah, that seems like a pretty solid rotation. I know some people don't like Octobrush in Salmon Run, but I think having both of the gals is honestly really good. They're both great. Good high damage. 96 gal is up there with the Splatlings for being a Boris killer. It is on spawning grounds, though, unfortunately. But yeah, I wanna, and I'll have to check if it's gonna be Kohozuna or Horrorboros because they alternate now. You can look at some, like, I think it's Splat Inc., and there's a few different websites that have rotations, and they will tell you which boss is gonna be the one that you get. Unfortunately, the Splat app, like, Nintendo does not tell us which of the King Salmonid are gonna show up there. I'm helping. Go. Yeah, I hope they update that, because it's a little unfortunate to know the weapons, know the map, know all that stuff, but not know which King Salmonid we're getting. Because I like to know. I want to play more Horrorboros while they're new, obviously. Oh, didn't quite get that in time, despite having the arrow spray. I'm going to lure him a little more. There we go. Where's that fly fish? There they are. Watch out! Try to help Kirby. That wasn't the best use of that, but that's okay. Give me one of those. Did I grab it when I flew back? Coolest thing is gathering an egg with your inkjet and then having it fly back with you. I like the inkjet a lot in Salmon Run. I feel like it's a lot more useful in this mode than normal PvP. Good job, everyone. Okay. Yeah, I kind of think one Horrorboros, and we don't have to go too crazy late tonight. Because again, gonna need to recover a little bit before Pokemonday, and then yeah, very exciting. I hope that the fiber is everything I want it to be, and that it goes off without a hitch. But we'll see. I always try to, get, just like with video games, when you're excited about a new game, I try to keep my expectations a little bit in check because I don't want to be disappointed. If it's not exactly, if we don't get to have a pet dog in Tears of the Kingdom, and the horse doesn't poke his head through the windows like in the art book for Breath of the Wild, I won't be super, disappointed, sad. Should have been luring these guys. Kind of just riffing and didn't think about it that much. There we go. I'm gonna run out of time here before I do that. I got one of them. Ooh, dope. Flipper flop me. There we go. I think we're gonna have the eggs here in a second. It's just a matter of, can we get them in the basket before getting fly fished? Double scrappers on me. There we go. Let's try and get the scrappers out of there so I can get this guy. Ooh. Excuse me. Okay. A little loosey-goosey on that one, but we'll take it. Yeah. Phantom Penguin's like, Inkjet is good unless you're getting targeted by 50 flyfish and stingers. And yeah, a lot of the specials are very, you gotta know when to pop them because even like the almighty crab tank can struggle when you're dealing with a bunch of stuff targeting you because it's obviously not that quick. Nice. Now I find myself doing 2 nices and then I hold back. We're getting a lot of flipper floppers. Just barely got that. It's like our 3rd or 4th flipper flopper in a couple seconds there. Trying to just not have to use bomb on it. There we go. There's a little bit of a sunk cost fallacy with Moz, where you get to a point where I've hit it enough times that I don't have the ink for a bomb, and I just kind of hope that the bomb, or my normal attacks will be enough. I hate when the stinger is down. The other one was getting me too. I hate when the stinger is down in that corner. That is the worst. Oh! I ran around the other... I ran away from the bomb. There we go. Okay. No, 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 no. Stay alive, folks. We got it. Good job. I think that's normal. Yeah. Pretty rare chance to get a Boris that soon after the last one. Sawyer, Leah, let's get you in here. Sawyer's gonna jump in. Yeah. If anyone wants to jump out, I can keep this room going, but if one of you guys want to jump out and let Sawyer jump in, that would be amazing. Oh, there we go. Kirby. Thank you, Kirby. Kirby, Void, so many, all the mods, obviously, but I'm like, there's so many really sweet people in the community. Definitely join the Discord if you haven't and you like Discord, because, yeah, there's just so much fun interaction and art and talking about animals, and I made a special room, ducks and lesser beasts, which is, it's a little bit of a joke, but yeah, I'll post like facts about obscure animals. I follow this one account that has all these, yeah, fun stuff like that. So links in the description to that, as well as memberships, because I don't think I mentioned that this stream. Let's try to get one more Boris here. Let's get Sawyer a Boris splat. I gotta be relatively close to getting the 10 Boris badge. Alright. Sawyer, hopefully you know to use the password to jump in. We'll get you in here. And then, yeah, if he's got full stink meter already, we might see a Boris sooner than later. We'll have a little bit of a shorter stream, hopefully. Sometimes I say that and then we end up going longer because I have to wait for it to actually happen. Alright, let me get a drink real quick and stretch my hands if we're going to be fighting one of these kings. Okay, Sawyer is in here. I was trying to like combine Sawyer and in here. Became just a muddled mess. I also, one of the reasons, even though I ended up changing the plans obviously this week, but one of the reasons I would like to have like a Wednesday stream too is so that we don't have a gap between Monday and Friday, Saturday streams where I don't stream at all, because it does feel like sometimes I go a little too long between streams and it can be a little rusty. I want to be able to play. I should have spread out Splatoon streams so I keep my inking fingers ready to go. Okay. After this, I want to try to get a Zuna, but then we can open it up to more people, because I do want to not just have it be for members. But I also want to make sure anyone who's around can get in. Yeah. Okay. Oh, a little bit of crunch before we get going. It's good for you. Ashley wants Mario Kart. Yeah, that was another thing that I mentioned because someone was asking about it. But Mario Kart's another game that can be a little tough with bitrate if I am struggling with the current connection. But once we get fiber here, I am definitely willing and definitely want to do some Mario Kart with you guys. I have not played some of the new, especially the new booster pack courses. I haven't been touching those yet, so I would love to get into that and bring back the Feather Cup. It's really funny because years ago I made the Feather Cup was the special tournament that was for you guys. You know, that was back in the Wii U era. But the Feather Cup is real, and it's going to be in one of the DLCs eventually for that booster pass. Big shot. I'm a little worried about them. Go. If we just don't go next to the basket, then Big Shot can't hurt us, right? Stay back here and do all this. Just barely getting him there. Maybe not at all, honestly. I'm gonna use this to get up and get this guy. Oh, thank you. Luckily that timed right where I didn't fall off it. Get these eggs in quick before we get overrun by bosses. Okay, we're good. But yeah, that's Mario Kart. I was just saying is a little fast-paced, where I think once we have fiber going, it'll be a lot easier. Okay, we got a Night Wave. Mudmouths. Okay, I haven't seen this in a little while. Not even at all tonight. Especially these. There you go. Ashley's rolling through all the small fry for us. Mostly. I'm gonna do that. Where's the gold one? Didn't spawn yet. I probably should have waited. I got a little impatient there. There it is. Pretty sure the killer whale can get through the mud mouths, right? I didn't think about it too much, I just kind of did it. There we go. Plenty of eggs if I can get up there properly. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, so the frustrating part a little bit is I've been not to gripe too much about my current ISP Spectrum because I'm almost done with them, but I had them for years and it's frustrating where I have like it's supposed to be the best they offer internet package and it's like it's not really that great, but luckily they don't have a monopoly anymore. We're getting that fiber. Uh-oh. Sneak around! Thanks for the boost! I didn't have an egg, but that's okay. I'm surprised I got around the back of the mudmouth like that. Yeah, everyone dust off your copies of Mario Kart. Now, a lot of people still play that, obviously, because they keep making courses for it, because it just sells and sells. It's a monster. I think it's going to get even more popular because we got the Mario movie and there's going to be Mario Kart in that, and then everyone's going to be like, I want to be on Rainbow Road with Donkey Kong and Cranky Kong and guess Mario. I'm not close enough. I got to be careful about my range. Man. There's too many steelheads and not enough of me actually taking them out. There we go. That guy's after me, right? Okay, I'm gonna lead him in a way that people will not have to deal with him spinning around. There we go. Stingers, I think I mentioned this before, but they always target whoever's farthest from them. And then usually if you're after one stinger and you're far enough away... Ashley, no! There we go. If you're, you know, one stinger's targeting you because you're far from them, chances are the other one's also going to target you because you're far enough away from them. Get away from our basket, you little snootin' duders. Playing their silly trumpets. They're the closest to a clown car, honestly, of all the enemies. Okay, Sawyer, let's see if your stink was enough for us. Yeah. Not digging the GooTuber's limited range. Okay, we gotta do another one, I think. I honestly don't want a low tide Horrorboros because then we can't use the big tower and the kind of spiral in Sockeye is its best feature against the Boros. So I want to have that be the case. Yeah, no Boros. Let's see where my meter is because I haven't been keeping track. Let's see. Yeah, there's so much stuff that I think it will be nice to... I think we'll be able to play more multiplayer, fast-paced games together, but also... Oh, we lost Ashley. Yeah, my meter's just not full enough to have Boros proc. But the, just being able to, like, record a series while I'm streaming it and not have to suffer any, hopefully, any quality diminishing because having a gigabyte should be plenty to make it look nice. So I hope it's all it's cracked up to be. What we got? Mothership? No? Okay, Goldie Sea King. There it is. Goldie Sea King not high tide can be kinda... I don't think you can have low tide Goldie Sea King, but like Goldie Sea King medium tide like we got now is kind of frustrating because we gotta deal with the Goldie maybe being in annoying spots, like down where it's really frustrating to get it. I'm gonna just stay up here. I had a lot of restraint. I hope you guys realize that by not going down there and actually taking those eggs like I wanted. Whoa, the Quahog stopped it for us. Sorry, buddy. Thanks for your contribution. Yeah, I really was like, I don't need to get the eggs if I can stay in a good spot where... Oop, where is it? Hear it. Down there? Any of these backline weapons, like the YouTuber, honestly should probably stay up on this tower if you can manage it, because it's so good to be able to actually get a vantage point on everything. Nice. Good job, everybody. You okay, Brian? Contemplating what's inside the big swig. Alright, what have I had so far? Just that. Okay, that was the first wave. I'm gonna say. So we're either gonna have, if we get a Boros, we're gonna have the big swig, or I really want the mini Splatling. Although having somebody who's really good with splatlings get the mini splatling is also very valuable. Ooh, that was scary. Almost didn't get through there. Ooh, can they take that out? I guess so. Who's crying over there? I hear somebody yelling, hooting and hollering. Whoa, we got a big... Enough time to get a bomb? Nope, not if I miss. Gotcha, Sawyer. Uh-oh. I thought that small fry was gonna have me cooked. I wasn't listening to the idols. I'm not supposed to get cooked. I'm supposed to stay off the hook. You gotta listen. You gotta be aware because you don't want to become like Fred Crumbs. If you guys didn't see, Fred is he's up there. Poor Fred Crumbs. No, that's Aji Fry. I was like, I've been waiting for an opportunity to put Fred Crumbs in the thumbnail, and I found it because Sockeye Station is back, obviously, so I figured that was a good chance to do it. You're in a weird spot. I'm glad I didn't walk forward, because that could have really messed me up. Maybe not the smartest choice I've made tonight. Oop, that was close. I was gonna use that to smush it. Big Swig's not too bad against Fish Stick, honestly, if you can get up there, because it has a really wide horizontal flick. One of its really good qualities is it can paint very quickly with horizontal flicks. You just gotta be a little cautious about your damage. Let's save Sawyer here. Should have used this on Big Shot. I don't know if we're gonna get another shot at that big guy. Get those eggs in, Sawyer. We can do it. 2 more. Nice. Hit quota. Good job, everybody. We did it. Ink it up, folks, because we might have a Boris on the way. Let's see. That sounds normal again. I might be holding us back from getting Boris. Quarter bread. I haven't gotten 999 on any of the maps yet. I think I got pretty close to 500 at one point. And we were doing pretty well in Big Run, but I just haven't sat and devoted the long, like 12 hours that it need to, and found good people to sit down and do that with. Because you really, you need a solid group. You need to constantly, you could do it with freelance, but it just seems like it's better off to have a good group and have a big chunk of time to actually pull that off. All right, Boris should be next. I honestly should do a random team because we did play a bit with Sawyer, and I also want to give everybody else a chance to jump in. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say we have the stink, so I'm tempted to keep the group we have, but it's happening either way. Yeah, no Boris quite yet. thought we had Goldie seeking, but it's fog. We are technically Goldie seeking still. Ooh. Okay. Get these walls inked. I got distracted because I was looking at the chat when we started. I think I saw a flipper flopper. Yep. As it lands on me. Yeah, if you see a Goldie, lure it back, because we don't want to be throwing 10 eggs up back to the basket. We want them to just be here. There it is. Now please give us 10 eggs. We got a couple. I thought it was 1, 3, or 10, but I think it's 1, 5, or 10. So that's pretty good. Fish stick. Goldie, I'll get the fish stick. I'm up here. Oh, maybe I won't. Picked a really bad time to go up on that stick. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's go back up because I'm a little worried otherwise. Who's around? Everyone's back. We got quota. I don't need to worry. Be careful. Sometimes the temptation of the eggs will get you taken out at the last second. Alright, yeah, I at least, even if I don't go after those badges, I at least want to get max hazard and try that out. Well, there is a badge just for actually reaching max hazard. It just kind of takes a little while to get to that point, because you got to start fresh, basically, every rotation. And honestly, I'll stream a little bit, but other than Big Run, I don't tend to play enough of one rotation to get my pay grade up that high. Try to get that flipper flopper to just come back. Yeah, look at that. You can splat like 4 of them at once. Or 5. With the big swig. I got inkjet again. They love giving me inkjet on this. Ah, that was so close. That flipper flopper. I'm getting pretty lucky with having the big swig when there's lots of flipper floppers too. That's pretty good for them. Cover their ink real well. Come back here, Mr. Skill Head. I'll squish you in that. I can actually reach you. There we go. Running out of ink at a bad time. Ugh. I'm not gonna worry about that fish stick at this point, because we have no time. Alright, and I have 2 ink jets for the final wave. I gotta use them and not hold them till the end like I did that last shift. Alright. Doing a good job, Sawyer. Ashley, Brian's in here as well, yeah. I want to make sure I'm acknowledging the efforts of the team. Be careful with this guy. There he is. I think I'm gonna be GooTubing against Boris if we get him, unfortunately. I need to do that more, where I'm just kind of do a little drive-by egg cannoning. It's very satisfying. Hope we should use this to get up there, but it's too late. Knowing when to splat the salmon lids and when to use them to get a better vantage point is definitely something hard to do in the moment. Fire! Uh-oh. Should have saved my bomb. Oh. You never know if someone's gonna get picked up, where I wanted to throw that over there regardless. So many moths. Oh, man, I did the thing that I wasn't supposed to do. Namely, forget to use my inkjet. There we go. Keep the basket clean. Alright, that sounds like a Boris. I'm gonna have the Gootuber, which is not bad if I'm up on the tower, but also I got that inkjet I gotta use. Okay, this will be probably the last Boris here. Let's try our best. Remember to blast the Booyah from the Boris. I'm gonna try to focus on that. If anyone wants to get that guy, though, that would be great. It's like, we can't just leave the fly fish, though. Okay. Ah. Waited a little too long there. Okay, good. What do we got? Sure you're using these. Ah. Once again, just barely missed it because of the boss. Ah, I went over his head. There you go. Blah. The sound it makes sometimes is crazy. I should be YouTubing it instead of actually using those eggs as much. You can leave those for other people that have weapons that struggle with it, honestly. Very close, folks. Ah, I got two in the thick of things there. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Nope, the steel eel got me. I had so many eggs there. If that steel eel wasn't there, I probably could have just blasted him. Well, whoa, look at that. I almost took a screenshot. Did it always sparkle like that? We got a gold scale. I haven't got one of those in a while. Feels like it. Yeah, I had some good luck with that before, but even better luck tonight. We didn't take it down, but that's okay. We got a gold scale, which is an insanely low. It's like 1% chance typically. Good job, everybody. Very close, but I will take the gold scale and the rewards. Let's go grab those. Thanks again, folks. If I didn't get to play with you tonight, I do apologize. We're gonna have a little bit of a shorter stream tonight because I think it would be good for a little R&R. Take care of yourselves, folks. 'Cause I have not been doing the best of that this week, but circumstances, you know. Okay. Sometimes I'm focused on taking care of those little cats instead, but that's good because they deserve it. Alright. Just give me all the chunks, please. So yeah, we have 300. I could get my helmet, or I could save up for this. I think I'll make the decision next time. Because, yeah, I was like, yeah, I wonder how far away. Wow, that's insane. A lot of people already spent most of their gold scales on this Goldie. Can't imagine how frustrated they might be if they wanted that, the one. Some of these are good too, man. I don't decorate my locker that often, but I want some of that stuff. Okay. These are tempting as well. A lot of good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Whoa, Kirby, thank you for the gift. Gift membership, who got that? Let's see. Oh, Andreas Crossing, nice. Congrats, Andreas. I feel like they've been around a while, so that worked out well. Thank you again, Kirby. I'm gonna quickly update the memberships if you guys wanna check out the artwork here one last time. I gotta make some new membership stuff. for the couple new members we got this stream. Still, it's not Pokemon Monday, and we still got Honko on the brain, though. Sawyer, they used their member for 1 month Night Owl message to say, we almost got that mean old Boros. Next time, team. Yep, we did, and we got a gold scale, so I kind of think that's better. But I'm happy we're getting more honed in on taking Boros down. They're a little tougher than I kind of gave them credit for during Big Run, honestly. But I'm happy that they're fun to fight. I honestly kind of enjoy them more than the Zuna. And I think in the long run, till we get another one, I'm pretty happy to just take them on. Okay. Let's get the new members in here. I think we only have 2 to add. Oh, I do think a lot of the gift ones might have expired. Let's see how that works. I'm very curious because we have a certain, you need a certain amount of members to actually get emoji, and it's mostly the emoji that you unlock. And if you go back down, because people have been gifted memberships and they have the 1 month, I'm curious how that works. I think we hit a time where some of them did expire. There's no worries. I do appreciate everybody doing their best to support the channel whatever way they can. Okay. I'm gonna quickly look so I can answer my own question. Did we lose any? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It says we only need 6 more members to get... Oh, did it? And maybe it did take away the one for 75, but I don't see which one that would have been. I'm honestly not noticing what's even missing. You guys can tell me which one might have disappeared. Yeah, okay. Giving the Zuna a weak spot would be interesting. I think, yeah, they're kind of good as they are. They're just more aggressive in some ways. The bosses are really the problem with Boros. You gotta watch out for the bosses. Okay, let's do this. Oh, can I refresh that? It's not showing up. Where are they? I might have to redo this real quick. It just keeps jumping in and out. There we go. Okay, so these are the 2 new members from this stream, Lego Pycoon and Andreas Crossing. Thank you guys so much. They were gifted, I'm pretty sure, but I appreciate them. They're 2 people that have been around a while, anyways. And then these are all the early birds. Bunch of them here. Some of them might have expired while the stream was happening, but that's okay. You get one last thank you before we move on. We got, yeah, tons of them. And then I want to shout out especially the Night Owls, the Tier 2, and Tabby and Gigi Treat Givers, Tier 3. But you can see a bunch of people, when we get going here, have their little egg badges cracked from being members for a month, and you get that special message, so definitely make sure you use it. Yeah, look at this. Thank you to all these people. A lot of people hit their 1 month, I think, here. Are we a month from the Golden Grizzco weekend? Because that might have been why a chunk of memberships expired. I can't remember how long ago that was. And there we go. Here's all the Night Owls. Thank you so much. We played with a bunch of them tonight, so I was happy to see that. And last but not least, Josh, Kayla, Somberlin, and Mark, Tubby and Gigi Street Givers. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for helping out, supporting the channel. Alright, I think that is going to be it. My guy's gazing off, thinking about goo and tubing. Nobody, yeah, Dish, no one is, we have no Heron Barons yet, the highest tier. but, you know, maybe someday. I was kind of expecting that to not happen, so I'm not that... it's not that heartbreaking, because it is a crazy ask to have someone support at that level, but I do appreciate everybody regardless. There we go, this looks a little more blended with the armor, having the helmet like that. I'll give this a fresh. I also love Nessie. I'm kind of leaning towards Nessie, although I think aliens are probably the most likely that I would actually believe are real. Bigfoot is kind of a complicated figure. Got a lot of loaded stuff about supporting him or not. I don't know if I want to be, but I like his design. It feels weird to say if he's real, but yeah. Okay. No, Ashley, don't. Golden Grisco weekend. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. If you want to leave a like, maybe subscribe. We're gonna have Poke Monday soon, and then I hope you enjoyed your last bits of crunch, because fiber next week. I'm so excited. I'm octoing as fast as I can, because I have been waiting for this for years, and Breath of the Wild also begins. I'm very excited for that as well. Okay, thanks again. Of course, Alien loves aliens. Maybe I'll go for aliens. I don't know, the purple ink looks good. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time for more Splatoon and streaming. Have a good Splatter day. Get some rest. Take care of yourselves. Good night.